Hello everyone. Yes, today I keep doing my exercise homework. Yes, and the subject is still about control mind. Yes, the Antabani. So let's begin. Yes.
So the first thing I learned when I went to the monastery was to learn how the mind works.
So the first thing I learned when I went to the monastery was to learn how the mind works.
Because once you know how
Because
the mind
once
works,
you know how the mind works, you can control it. And once you can control it,
and once you can control it,
you can focus. You
focus
can
and
focus
concentrate
or concentrate something you don't understand. Tabani, the Hindu priest that will change your life.
When people say to me, life is too busy,
When people say to me, life is too busy,
I
I can't simplify it.
No,
No, if you don't want to, you have a choice. Your body is holding a gun to your head. You have to associate with these people. Or you have to do these things. No, you do them. People say it to me all the time. You know, I hang around with entrepreneurs and other people like you, and I have met.
Other people that you and I have met, they've come up with Snapchat.
As I come up with Snapchat. You need to be on Snapchat, and I don't need to
I don't
be
care what comes up tomorrow.
Snapchat. I don't care. What's coming tomorrow? I'm not gonna do it.
I'm not gonna do it.
Because I can't certainly. Right? Just gonna take a little bit more on my energy today.
Right? That's gonna take a little bit more of my energy today. And I only have this much.
And I only have this much energy.
Divided between.
And I need to divide it between all the people and things that I love.
All the people and things that I love. My law of thermodynamics.
Law of thermodynamics
states you cannot create or
that you cannot create or destroy energy,
but you can transfer it.
But you can transfer it from one thing to another.
From one thing to another, or transform it.
Or transform from one thing to another.
So I can't create more.
So I can't create more energy. I only have this much.
Energy, I only have this much. Because come 11 o'clock.
Because at 11 o'clock at night,
I'll be exhausted, ready.
I will be exhausted and ready to sleep.
So I got this much.
So you got this much 100%. I need to know where I'm dividing. I always tell entrepreneur to energy the same way they look at money.
It's a finite resource.
It's a finite resource that needs to be wisely managed.
It needs to be wisely managed, wisely
wisely allocated and wisely invested.
Allocated and wisely invested. The average person sleeps about 7.
The average person sleeps about 7 to 8 hours to shine broadly, so we all wait for about 16 hours of a day.
8 hours to say, roughly. So we'll wait for about 16 hours of the day. Let's just say on average.
Let's say on average we're practicing 13 hours a day.
Practicing it 13 hours a day, 7 days a week.
7 days with distraction. And then you wonder why you are so good at it.
That's the law of practice.
The law of practice is that you become good.
At
whatever it is we practice. Whether it's positive or negative, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. If you practice something over and over and over,
if you practice something over and over and over again, you become really good at it. And that's why people are so good at distraction. Because it's what they practice. And then people say things like technology are great distractors.
Great distractors, right?
Right? A smartphone, I have the thing, so distracting my smartphone, the internet.
Are they distractors?
As a distractor, I like to say no first, and then yes. But mostly no. Technology in itself is not a bad thing.
the bad thing. It's actually a
It's just
beautiful
a
thing.
beautiful thing.
As long as we're in
As long
charge
as
of
we're
it.
in charge of
But
it.
if
Every time your phone beeps
your iPhone beeps or makes a sound,
and I make a
turn to it
sound,
and you
turn
go,
to it, and you go, yes, master. How can I show you today?
yes, master, how can I serve you today? Then you live in
Then
that
you
world
live
of
in
distraction.
the world of distraction.
It's training.
You is training you to be distracted. But if you challenge you technology,
But if you actually use technology, then
the
technology
technology
is
is not a bad thing.
So
So how do we
become
come with
good
a
at
concentrating?
concentrating?
We start by understanding the mind.
Right.
Right? All of us have
a
mind.
It's
It's
the
a
most
mobile
powerful
phone
tool
tool
in
in
the
the
world.
world
Built
for
a
the smartphone.
machines
It's
that
but
drive
machine
itself
that
on
fly
Mars.
is on
So
Mars.
the first thing I
The
learned
first thing I learned when I went to the monastery was to learn how the mind works.
the monastery was to learn how the mind works. Because once you know how
This
the mind works,
because once you know how the mind works, you can control it, and once you can control it, you can focus. You can't focus or concentrate something you don't understand.
so how does the mind work?
So how do the mind work? From the mind's
perspective,
perspective, from the mind's experience of the mind,
experience of the mind,
there are two things that you need to understand. One is awareness and one is mind.
two things that you need to understand. One is there's awareness, and one is the mind. So I'll take a few
So I
moments.
take a few moments to explain this to you and share what they are.
To explain this to you and share what they are. So imagine
So
awareness
imagine awareness is a flowing part of light, like an orb that can float around.
is a glowing ball of light, like an orb that can float around. Okay, so that's
Okay,
awareness.
that's awareness now.
Now imagine your mind.
Imagine your mind as vast space, a vast area with many different sections within it.
as a
One
vast
area of the mind is
area
anger,
with many different sections within it. One area of the mind
jealousy,
is anger, jealousy,
food,
sex,
sad, happiness, joy,
science,
and art.
And this glowing
As
ball
this
of light
glowing part of the lines called awareness can control within the mind,
can go to
and it can go to any area of the mind it wants to go to.
when it goes to
And when it goes to a particular area of the mind, it lights up at that area.
When it lights up
When it lights up that area of the mind, you become conscious of it. As it is what happens all day. We are people and things around us to check our awareness from one area of the mind to another all day long. From the time we wake up, therefore we become distracted. To be concentrated is to be able to keep your awareness on one thing for an extended period of time.
Be able to keep your awareness on one thing for an extended period of time.
How do we practice this? We practice it by doing one thing at a time throughout the moment. And what's the best way to develop concentration? The best way to develop concentration is bring that practice into our everyday life. Look at opportunity throughout your day in your everyday. As yourself was a great opportunity to practice concentration.
In your average day, ask yourself, what's a great opportunity to practice concentration?
How many of you have a spouse, a partner that you live with?
Quite a few.
Quite a few of you. Every time you speak with your spouse or your partner, keep just the response of light that one is on that person. It brings away, bring it back, it keep away. Bring it back. The more you practice this, the more you become
The more you practice this, the more you become better
at concentration. He, her, or him, your undivided attention. So if you speak to your spouse for 2 hours a day,
What a
What a great opportunity to practice concentration. Every time you speak with your child,
child practice concentration.
practice concentration.
Parents come up to me all the time
Parents come up to me all the time and
and say,
say, Tapanani, how can I teach my children to concentrate?
teach my children to concentrate. Very easy.
Very easy. You learn to concentrate first.
To concentrate first. There's an old saying,
No, there's an old saying that's good. Monkey see, monkey do.
those
You know?
these monkey dudes, you know.
And if you can't concentrate, you can't expect your child to concentrate. And if you don't teach your children how to concentrate,
concentrate, you can't expect your child to concentrate. And if you don't teach your
And-
children how to concentrate,
and how can they possibly learn how to concentrate? They can't. The benefits of concentration are endless, right?
learn how to concentrate? They can't. Benefits of concentration are endless. Right?
When you're able to concentrate, you're able to focus all your energy
single given point.
into a single given point. Life is a manifestation of where your energy is flowing.
Life is a manifestation of where your energy is flowing.
And if you can't concentrate, your energy, the things that you want to manifest in your life become very, very challenging.
You can't concentrate your energy. The things that you want to manifest in your
Challenging.
life becomes very, very challenging.
So learn to concentrate by doing one thing at a time.
by doing one thing at a time.
Bring the gratitude into everything that you do throughout the day.
everything that you do throughout the day.
Make it a part of your life. Practice, practice, and practice.
it a part of your life. Practice, practice, practice.
Keep bringing
awareness
awareness back and keep it
and keep it
focused on one thing at a time. And it's all my spirit. Thank you. Thanks for your listening. Bye bye. See you next time.